he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. Now Wentz on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Lawrence out route. He finds his man. It's Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Lawrence will throw. And this will be incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. And it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so they dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Montez Sweat in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Wentz bringing the Commanders up for 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll start with a give to Robinson. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw is Wentz. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Wentz finding McLaurin there for the Commanders first. Wentz. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Devon Hamilton able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now Wentz. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Wentz now to throw. And this one is incomplete. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. On the return, here's Agnew. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Lawrence finding Kirk there for the Jaguar first. Now Lawrence.
And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Well, they obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
Straight ahead, ETN. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
On 2nd and 9, Lawrence got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
First down, Jaguars.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
The 20.
And he is going to bring this one back to the house. It's a Commanders touchdown on the scoop and score.
This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Now Joey Slye for the point after.
And the lead is up to 14. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence.
Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Now Lawrence. And a catch made by his tight end, Luke Farrell.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down. 4th quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
But to throw again is Lawrence. Screenplay, here's ETN.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. Late game, down on the scoreboard. Had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Wentz. Caught left side, it's Beckham. 7 yards there and a first down.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. It's caught. Beckham. Washington on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 4.
Able to connect with Dotson.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Back to the ground with Robinson.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Wentz.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Robinson up the middle.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Wentz. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Into the red zone, Wentz. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Josh Allen coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5.
Josh Allen accumulates 7.5 sacks last season to lead Jacksonville and their rebuilding defense. Not quite the Pro Bowl season he had as a rookie, but they expect him to continue to blossom and is a future All-Pro.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Wentz. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. On third and long, it's Wentz. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Jags are right back in this football game. Well, when you draft a guy that high defensively, you hope he can make some plays for you, and he does indeed get the interception there, Charles, in his first NFL ball game.
And to think that if there was any flaw to his game coming out of college, the way that we looked at tape and judged it, it was his pass coverage, defending the pass. But that's just a great instinct right there to sniff that one out, be in the right position, and come away with the interception.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll look to ETN to start things out.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Quick slant caught by Kirk.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
Good yardage on the completion there, and when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Lawrence's throw taken in by Ridley here.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence over the middle. He's got his tight end Ingram.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 39.
That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together?
Again, it's Lawrence. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Lawrence, now this is ETN on the draw.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
On 3rd down, Lawrence.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Zay Jones.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And Gibson decides against bringing it out. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Trayvon Walker.
That is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League.
So a great play there for this highly regarded linebacker making his first career sack.
And his versatility on display right there. Look, we've known him primarily as a tackler and a cover man, but he can go get the quarterback when the situation calls for it, as he just did right there.
After the sack on 1st down, Wentz.
Complete, it's Dotson.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. Thomas has got it, complete.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. Now this time, Wentz will throw.
Out left to Dotson. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. On play action, it's Wentz.
Throw right side, taken in by Gibson.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
Now Wentz. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 20-yard line.
Holding, offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. From midfield, here's Wentz.
Back to Gibson and another catch for him.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here's Tressway now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars.
Down by 7, 2:10 on the clock. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10.
Now Lawrence on 1st down.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Able to find Jones.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Here's Lawrence.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Back to throw. Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Man open, here is Jones. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Zay Jones
with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns.
And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
tomorrow. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. The Commanders' offense set to take over. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Back to throw, Wentz.
Dotson, he's got it. Winston Dotson, your connection there for the Commander first.
And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game.
Gets this to Gibson.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Now Wentz signaling frantically, let's get to the line. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Wentz and the Commanders staring down a 3rd and long now after that sack. And he is going to be brought down. And now making matters more dire, this is going to be 4th down.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Here's Tressway now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory.
Now Etienne to start the drive. Oh, but a great tackle there. Going to hold him to no gain as the clock runs.
Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
First throw of overtime for Trevor Lawrence.
Pass incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Here's Lawrence.
And that is incomplete. Here's Logan Cook now, on for a very important punt here in overtime. Powers through him. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really, really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick six, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Now Wentz. And Thomas has it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That one goes for 8 yards. So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes those legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From just shy of midfield, Wentz, open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Wentz now to throw. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And he's going to have a Commanders first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A give left side to Robinson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Throwing on second down. Wentz. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. Oh, that heart has to be pounding inside the chest of Joey Sly. This to win it in overtime. And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And we will play on here in overtime.
Oh, that's so deflating, Brandon, because you know he was thinking to himself, just give me a shot. Just put us in a position to win the game, and I'll get it done. With this kick, not on target, and we'll keep going here.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. They'll start on the ground. ETN. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 76 yards now for ETN, and he's got a first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
On first down, right back to ETN. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Jamin Davis, the one to get up from his linebacker spot and make that play. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now Lawrence.
They'll complete. Now the ball comes loose.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Barton, do you ever wonder, maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, it almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now.
Robinson gets the toss on the right side.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That's their second and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights.
And they will be all smiles in Georgetown tonight as Washington has won it.
So as it turns out, a two-play drive resulting in the field goal.
A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different. But ultimately, time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short. And they hold on to win this by just one possession.
Not the fourth quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.
So for the Commanders,
they needed overtime to do it, but they get the Week 1 victory thanks to the field goal. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Indianapolis